Hey! Mark's on the phone.
Or are we starting?
This is us in the theater.
It's true.
No.
Midway through, bright light.
Yeah. That's why I like it when Tan comes to the movies with us. Because then you're off the phone.
Yeah, but then you have to hear us whisper.
Yes,
true.
we do. That's why I sit on the other side.
No matter what, it's a joy going to the movies with you.
Yeah.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Yeah, we love it.
So, I'm back on the Mark and Don bandwagon. Like, I
course.
find what you're saying to be revealing, intellectual.
Thought-provoking.
It is, really. And it's changing my perspective on a lot of things.
Right.
And I'd like to explore that more.
Sure.
You know, that's
Bring it.
Okay.
expected.
Can you tell me, what is one of your favorite movie songs?
Movie songs?
Songs. Not like,
From a musical or like a movie theme song?
not theme music. Like Lord of the Rings. No, an actual song.
Dunkashane.
What?
From Ferris
Ferris
Bueller?
Bueller's Day Off.
That's where it's from?
Because I think of the parade all the time.
Dunkashane. He's in the
My
shower.
little Dunkashane.
Okay. Never would have
How
expected
you
that.
tore your dress.
What a mess, I confess.
Now,
And it's from the parade.
And the parade, too.
Mm-hmm.
now that's true. It wasn't a movie. But the song wasn't made for that movie.
No.
Is there a movie song made for that particular movie that you like?
Power of Love. Huey Lewis. Made for...
Was it made for that movie or they just used it? Yeah,
No, it was made for the movie.
yeah, that was good. I liked that one.
Also that was put in that movie, made for the movie, was Back in Time. Also. Same album.
The whole Lion King soundtrack. You know, the opening song, the Hakuna Matata. Those are all made specifically for that movie.
Those are good ones.
And those are great ones.
I kind of liked the Prince of Thieves Bryan Adams song.
Everything I Do?
Everything I Do for you. Yeah. And apparently it was like big all over the world or something except for the United States.
Really?
Yeah. And for an American movie, they didn't like it.
Really?
Yeah. But I really like that. Like
And
whenever it comes on, I sing it.
How about Footloose? The opening of Footloose with all the feet going in
You
the
know
opening
what?
of the movie, and they wrote it for that movie.
When I think of it, it feels cringy and I'm tired of it. But when it's playing, I'm into it.
Yeah. You're right into
It's just
it.
one of those songs that you're like, I feel it.
You're in the car and you're going,
Yeah.
Yeah, jump back.
all right. I need you to tell me, do you wish you lived in a different city? Or do you wish maybe Ottawa were located somewhere else?
I just wish this city was better.
In what way?
In like, I wish it wasn't so boring here. But there's nothing to do here. Like,
So you'd prefer to live somewhere else?
no, I would just prefer Ottawa to be better. Like, I hate going downtown because all of the roads are so narrow. Everything's, it's just so congested. They're trying to make all of these roads pedestrian only for some reason. They want to take cars. I get that they want to reduce traffic, but no one's going to come downtown if they can't drive downtown. We live, 30 kilometers away.
And it's the
Ottawa's-
capital city of one-way streets downtown.
It's totally.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I just wish Ottawa was, laid out better. They want everyone to go downtown, but there's nothing to go downtown for. So,
See, I'll still say Ottawa is a great place to live for a couple reasons. One, if not the main reason, is it's one of the safest cities in the world.
I do feel safer.
You know, I can still walk downtown at midnight, 2 in the morning, and feel perfectly safe. You don't necessarily feel that in a lot of cities, right? The murder rate in Ottawa is negligible. It doesn't even cover the weekend of Chicago, right? The entire year.
yeah, in all fairness, it's a different country.
But still,
With different gun laws.
well, even Toronto. We're way under Toronto.
In all fairness, we have a fifth of the population of Toronto.
But still, I feel safe. That's what I'm saying. If you go to a size of a city like Chicago, New York, Toronto, Vancouver, you're getting all the things that come with it. So you might get a bigger sports team, You might get a football team or something, but you're bringing in the more crime. You're bringing in more poverty in certain areas. You're getting those areas. And so I think I'd prefer... Ottawa has the beautiful canal. We have lots of green spaces. Things are spread out. There's lots of nice family communities all over the place. There's very little place that I would go and feel unsafe.
Okay, but in all honesty, I thought maybe you would say Fort Lauderdale.
I wish it was on the coast.
Okay, there you go. You wish
Yeah.
Ottawa was on the coast.
Yes, but as far as a city, I love the city itself.
Canada's coast?
Well, I would prefer it if it was in, say, Florida, but it's a part of Canada.
Like maybe you haven't considered the Mediterranean, maybe?
No.
Nowhere in Europe you'd rather live?
No.
No?
No. Like, I like Canada, although I do wish that winters were shorter.
Shorter. Still have winter.
Still
but
have
shorter.
winter, but way shorter.
Okay.
Like just Christmas.
The only reason I ask this is because when we're trying to plan a trip, like it costs $1,000 to go to the place where you need to leave for the trip.
Yes, tell me about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thinking, wow, it would be nice if I didn't have to pay that $1,000.
Yeah.
However, that said, if you did live, say you lived in Fort Lauderdale, it wouldn't. Would you go on that trip? Because it would be just. It's like us living here. People that are not from here come to Ottawa. They're like, oh, I want to see the Parliament buildings. We live here. Have you ever gone to the Parliament buildings?
When I lived near them, yeah.
Did you to go see them?
Well, I went to the Canada Day celebrations.
Okay, but you just there's the Parliament building.
But I don't do
it's nothing
Winterlude.
special. Exactly, we don't do any of the things that are here for us to do.
However,
because we're here.
some people do.
Some people do, but I feel like a lot of those people suck. No, just kidding. I feel like a lot of those people are coming from out of town, like are coming from neighboring areas to come and do that stuff. I think that people that are here all the time, we don't think to do it because it's just
being a government town. I think is pretty boring.
Yeah.
But now that people don't have to actually be in the office, maybe it's not going to be a government town, and I think Ottawa is just going to get worse and not as many people here.
Yeah,
I'm okay with that.
Like we went through an amalgamation years back, right? We took all of the small communities that were sort of surrounding the main group of Ottawa, and we amalgamated. And then COVID hit, and everybody moved back out to these things where they're not sort of congested downtown. And I think we should unamalgamate. Because I don't think Ottawa as a whole is working. I think it needs to be smaller communities that are governed as such.
Yeah, except then you have way more government. And
That's
that was
true.
the reason for the amalgamation, is to try and cut back on the government red tape.
But is it working? Is it working in Ottawa? I don't think it is.
Well, is it working anywhere? Do you know that 1/3 of Canada's GDP is us taxing our own selves for going across our own borders? 1/3.
It has nothing to do with do you prefer to live somewhere else.
I'm just saying, he went on the taxes.
I went on a thing.
Okay, rank these movies, please.
Okay.
The Greatest Showman. The original, The Karate Kid. Guardians of the Galaxy.
Karate Kid, Greatest Showman, Guardians of the Galaxy.
What?
Just my enjoyment level watching them.
Because you always talk about The Greatest Showman.
Yeah, it was a great movie.
Mm-hmm.
I know that there's a lot of people have political issues with it, like, oh, that's not how it was actually represented in real life. But entertainment-wise, I thought it was a great movie.
Karate Kid.
Karate Kid was awesome. Don't you dare say anything disparaging.
Then I'm going to go with Guardians, and then I'll go Greatest Showman.
You're a musical guy.
I am, but
I would watch Greatest Showman before I'd watch Guardians of the Galaxy again, like if it was on today.
See, the thing about Guardians of the Galaxy was nobody knew who these characters were. Nobody had any idea who Starman was, or
Did you know who The
Rocket
Greatest Showman was?
Yeah, I knew who Barnum and Bailey was. Yes.
Oh.
So yes, I did. But it was such a shock to us how good the movie turned out to be, how entertaining. It was basically the introduction of him as a star, right? He gone from this fat guy on one of the TV shows to an buff guy. He became a sex symbol overnight. Zoe, what's her, Saldana. All the characters worked. The story was fun. The musical, in that movie was, people, you bought the soundtrack. You liked the movie so good.
Oh yeah, the opening where he's going into the cave with the dancing.
Yeah,
that was amazing.
Yeah, so like it was something different. Like he's picking up rats and he's singing in there it was so entertaining. Greatest Showman, great musical, good songs in it, but the whole story itself and some of the other stuff, okay, whatever. It was good. As far as movies are concerned, you'd have to rank them. And Karate Kid, especially when you're growing up as a younger person, and that's beating the bully and wax on, wax off. The whole thing just worked. Mm-hmm. And it inspired. I bet you probably joined karate because of Karate Kid.
Of course.
See? It was.
Well, don't forget though, we used to watch all those ninja movies too.
Oh, I watched every martial arts movie I ever could. I saw the first martial arts movie that ever came to Canada.
Which was?
It was
American Ninja.
It was Dragon versus Tiger. It was a kung fu against the karate, and it was really badly dubbed. And then 2 years later, Bruce Lee came out with Enter the Dragon.
Enter the Dragon, yeah.
And the rest is history.
I have pictures of me at karate camp doing the Karate Kid kick.
Yeah.
Everybody does.
Everybody has pictures of Paul doing that?
Yeah.
Weird. That's weird.
Well, he was so awkward.
I was the first viral video.
Yeah.
Oh, good for you. Only because of the virus,
Look at
not
this
because
poor
it went. Yeah.
Have you wasted a lot of money on something?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Arcade games. Do you know all those lip sync contests I won and all those ball bucks? Every single dollar went to, AJ's Arcade.
But as a kid, you found value in that.
I suppose, but there was no value in it.
You had entertainment.
I still suck at video games.
But did you have fun?
At the time. It was mostly me, being a high roller and all my friends. Oh, yeah.
But it wasn't wasted.
Well, I guess.
You bought clout.
Sure. Sure, look where it's gotten me.
So what's something you wasted money on, and you can see that you wasted money on?
I could say women.
Well, wait, that depends. Did you get something out of it?
Always, but
always.
But it still costs a lot of money. I'm always that one who always wants to impress, when I'm going on a date or I'm just meeting somebody first time and we're doing something different. I'll spend overboard
because you never get a second chance to make a first impression.
That's right, but I go overboard to the point where I used to go overboard and spend money I didn't have, and I regret it for weeks. And then they call me up and say, "Oh, when are we going to go out again?" Oh, I can't afford it this time. That kind of thing. Yeah. So, yeah.
Okay, women.
No.
Nothing.
I have no money to waste.
Okay, there we go.
There you go. I'm poor and I'm going to stay that way.
Yeah. No, not really. I mean, what do I waste money on?
Okay. I was addicted to buying supplements at one point.
Yeah, see, I don't do that. I don't spend money stupidly if I don't have to.
I said I wasted money. I didn't say I was stupid.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Did you not pick up on that?
See, the great thing about supplements is that they're supposed to keep you healthy, right?
But they don't.
And so I'm thinking, how do I know if they're working?
You're not dead.
I feel normal. So the whole point of being healthy is to feel normal. It's not like you're going to feel like a superhero when you take them. So I don't know if they're doing anything. They could be putting lint inside a capsule, and I'll never know.
Now you can go get a blood test, get blood tests and see how all of your levels are, and then go back after you've been taking supplements and see if whatever.
But if I'm
improved.
wasting money on supplements, now I'm going to waste money on a blood test to see if the money I'm spending on supplements is okay.
To see if it's working, and if not, then stop.
Nah.
Nah.
Or just stop.